All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start learning Python. And to do that, we're going to engage in AI to help with the matter. Okay? So this would bridge the gap when it comes down to learning things, because Python's huge. It's absolutely huge. And you need kind of like a way of directing yourself towards projects, but sometimes you can get overwhelmed because certain things just don't work. This allows you to like interact with things, ask questions, kind of use your problem-solving capabilities with somebody, and the AI works really well with that. Okay, to get started with it though, you'll have to have Chat GPT 4, in my humble opinion. That'll be the nice one. It's $20 a month. And then if you go to Explore GTPs, you're going to find one of these in here. And it is called Grimoire. So Grimoire is very good at coding. It handles most of your Python questions, no problem. It's one of the better ones, I feel. And to get started, I'm on a Mac computer. So this is where you can go your own way and my own way, just because we have two different computers and you might have Linux too. So in this case, do I install Python on a Mac computer? Oops.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Now, if you were just using Google to Google these answers, you would have to go and sort through a whole bunch of nonsense just to get there. Okay, so open terminal, install Homebrew. So Homebrew is kind of like this easy to install version. It's like the EXEs of Linux. And on a Mac computer, you have a thing called Terminal, and you can just open Terminal and plug it in. If you're on a PC, you have to go just follow the directions with the PC one. You're probably going to have to use command lines for that one. Once Homebrew is done, then you can go and just install this one and install this one. So once this gets done, just copy paste the other one. And then what you could do then is make sure that you are installed it and whatever version it is. In my case, it's 3.117. Cool. Now, also, there is a thing called pip. So I'm going to do that. And pip will allow you to install some of the dependencies. The last thing, you need to update your path. This ensures that you can run Python from the command line. All right, sweet. So now Python is installed. Now we can install some of the dependencies. And I'm going to show you probably a little trick to get you started with like AI. It'll give you motivation to start programming. So we are going to be taking data from certain sources and then feeding it back into GPTs in order for them to be smarter. All right, so the first thing we're going to do now is we're going to interact with Python and just do a little tiny program just to make sure everything is installed correctly. So you can do the hello world, you can do whatever you want, but I'm going to do how do I write and start hello world in Python. All right, so basically what it's saying is it wants me to make a file called hello py. So hello py is a Python script, and then you can make this in any text edit program. So you can go to Mac and you open up a text edit program, and you can go new, and then you want to go format, make plain text. Okay, you want to paste this in just for a second, just to keep things organized. And then I want to take and get this right here, Command C. I'm going to paste this below. I'm going to Command X this, and I'm going to go File, Save As. And I'm going to save this on my desktop in a folder called Scrape. And we're going to call it Command V, hello _ world py. And I still got that in my paste, by the way. Okay, so if I open up a terminal on a Mac computer, it's quite awful to get to somewhere that you don't know. So here's how a fast way to get to things. If you go to Finder and you open Terminal, you can go to, I know this is on my desktop, I know it's under Scrape. So what I'm going to do in the terminal is change directory, cd, space, and then drag this over. That'll tell me I'll be able to go to there without typing it. Now I can ls, and there we go. Okay, to run this script, just to save some time, Python 3 hello world py. Okay, so I go in here, I go to the terminal, paste it in. There we go. It says hello world. So I know Python is installed. I know everything is working correctly. And I can move on to something a little way harder. But for right now, I didn't have to run into a bunch of problems with a really complex script right off the bat.